a first-person survival horror game set inside a collapsing containment facility. Explore restricted sectors, read unreliable reports, and survive hostile entities where following procedures can be just as deadly as breaking them. This is SCP, a demo that is available for free on Steam.
System status: nominal, heart rate stable, neural activity within acceptable deviation. Attention! Test subject D9473 is regaining consciousness.
Well, here it is, a tactical survival horror game, the prologue, that I want to check out real quick. This is from the perspective of a brand new player. I am not familiar at all with the previous titles, but I read some good things about it and I want to try it out. The release date, I believe, to be somewhere at the end of March. Either way, let me see if I can stop this siren noise. That's better, just had to go into a different room. I actually played for a few minutes right before, but you see what happened, I fell through the world somehow. If that happens again, I'll just leave it in. It's running pretty good. I haven't experienced any stuttering or anything like that in terms of performance, although my fans are kind of screaming, but let's just listen to this radio now.
Warning. Reports confirm an outbreak of a zombie-like infection in the city. Stay indoors, lock all doors and windows, and avoid any infected individuals. Await further instructions from authorities.
Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of Sunset cigars, hand-rolled with the finest tobacco. They offer an unparalleled smoking experience. Sunset cigars, the perfect end to the perfect day.
Okay, cheers. You can see the controls on the top left of the screen. I've looked into the settings, but I was not able to rebind them, so I don't think rebinding your keys is available at this point, which is fine, makes sense. It's a demo. What's this? Medkit. The gameplay is smooth and pretty intuitive, with good audio and intense atmosphere. So I had to investigate the laboratories and inspect any available recordings or any active communication devices. Once found, I had to play them and listen, as you probably already noticed. Oh. I kept hearing these electrical circuits and it kind of freaked me out, so I ran downstairs. I discovered this light, which acts as a checkpoint save. I ignored the big splatter of blood on the wall and went straight for the loot chest. I kicked the loot chest and I got 2 medkits, 42 assault rifle bullets and a velocity helmet. I cautiously made my way downstairs, checking to see if any door is open so I can get out of this place. This door automatically opened, so I walked in and looked at more computer screens. I checked the time and said, it's pretty late, not knowing if it's day or night. This door also opened automatically.
Please, just stay back.
What? Where did you come from? And I was shocked to see that someone was actually inside, unless they were sleeping on the floor. So I had no choice but to take him out. I picked up the security card to unlock the door into the next section. I was then attacked by zombies in hazmat suits. I ran out of bullets in my pistol, so I decided to ignore my assault rifle and use the sword, which was cleaning house pretty nicely. Here is where I was confused about how to enter the generator room. Not knowing that I could crouch through that door, I decided to go back and again check out all the doors for a way out of here. I went downstairs and this is what happened. Oh. What is going on? After a few back and forths and trying to figure out what happened, I've decided to jump off and reload the previous checkpoint save, just because I could. This time I was a little bit more lucky and found another recording, so I played it.
Alert! A nuclear power plant has experienced a critical failure. Radiation levels are rising in the surrounding area. Evacuate immediately and follow decontamination procedures.
Explore the great outdoors with eagle-eye binoculars, offering crystal clear vision and robust durability. They are a must-have for every adventurer or outdoorsman. Eagle Eye. See the world up close.
After learning a lot about eagle-eye binoculars and scratching my singular brain cell, I managed to crouch eventually and push through. You can tell by my reaction that I was very proud. Okay. I walked into this new area with confidence and a little bit of excitement, but quickly learned that I was not welcome. I pressed the button and unlocked the new area. Also discovered a station where you can purchase ammo and weapons using the gold that I have collected. I decided to buy some ammo for both my pistol and my rifle. You can also buy special abilities, melee weapons, and armor. By pressing tab on your keyboard, you have access to an inventory menu where you can see your character, your weapons, your armor, and your special abilities. Might be worth mentioning that I have seen quite a few abilities that look pretty cool. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to figure out how to use them. How do I do that? After I was done with browsing the inventory, I went upstairs and soon realized how important would have been to be able to use the abilities in this particular instance. Whoa. After being sandwiched in between two scientists with lightsabers from Star Wars, I have proceeded with caution for a second attempt. I threw out a grenade, which seemed to tickle one of them, while the other one waited patiently for me to turn my back. Once I realized that I was about to be bent over, without my consent, I quickly ran out and proceeded to take them on face to face. Unfortunately, I was not able to pick up the lightsaber. I was able to down one of them, but the other one must have picked up his partners in crime energy because he was able to hit me with his lightsaber even though we were separated by a steel wall. I must admit that I was a little bit jealous over the way he was showing off his ability. At this point, I've had enough of being manhandled and tossed around like a wrinkled piece of salad. You can really hear my frustration here. What the? Die. Then I proceeded for a quick session of teabagging. I picked up the security card, which will allow me to take the elevator to the next sector. I realized that I ran out of bullets, so I quickly went back to the vending machine to purchase some more ammo. After spending my life savings on ammunition, I went back upstairs, looted a box, picked up the runner coat, and then got rid of the stationary scientists. I was clearly happy with my progress, so I took the elevator and went downstairs.
Jesus Christ, didn't I tell you to shut down the capsule?
Ooh. After clearing out the whole room, I checked out the aliens in the pods, looted the boxes available in the vicinity, and proceeded to the next area, where I was immediately attacked by hazmat dudes with flamethrowers, so I decided to rush them before they can rush me. I quickly checked the pods to make sure that I won't get jumped.
We keep calling it compliant because it follows instructions. But obedience isn't the same as safety. It doesn't resist us. It doesn't fight. It interprets. The problem isn't the anomaly. It's the authority we keep giving it. If you're listening to this, stop giving it clear orders. Ambiguity is the only thing keeping us alive.
Okay, let's move on. Here I saw a button, and who doesn't press a red button when they see one?
Starting area scan. Unauthorized personnel detected. Self-defense turrets are being activated.
What? Really? Oh, come on.
Failed to eliminate the threat? Proceed to next area.
At this point, all that I was thinking is how little damage these turrets made. Next up, I met another test subject who was in dire need of my help.
Come on, man, help me out.
So without too much hesitation, I jumped in. I should also admit that these eyeball spiders made me a little bit uncomfortable.
I'm not in control of this place. I'm a test subject, same as you. They never told me what they were doing. I don't even know what this experiment is. All I know is something went wrong. And if we stay here alone, we're not getting out. But together, we might have a chance. Help me find a way out of this place.
Looking at the pistons on the side of the bridge and seeing the barrel at the other end, I knew straight away that something was about to go down. Oh, come on. Oh boy. Being sandwiched again in between giant eyeball spiders was somehow worse. To be honest, I prefer the scientists. I accessed the vending machine to purchase some ammo and also ended up buying the plasma rifle, which later on I ended up not using it. I then proceeded to the next room and checked out the surroundings. When the door closed, I just knew it, but I was happy to still have my new friend with me.
Anomaly detected. All staff members must clear the area immediately.
Oh, We both somehow survived, but my friend's health was very low, so I was a bit concerned, but not too much.
Attention, all staff. From this point forward, the sector is classified as extremely dangerous. Proceeding beyond this area is not advised. Any incidents, injuries, or loss of life will be considered the sole responsibility of the personnel involved. Authorization to proceed is assumed. Good luck.
Once arrived at yet another bridge and seeing the multiple gas barrels aligned, it was very clear my friend was not gonna make it, because I accidentally put him to rest. So there was nothing else for me to do but to assume position and take control of the turret. Let the final fight begin. No. Oh boy. At this point I ran out of bullets, and even though I still had the plasma rifle in my inventory, I chose not to use it. I surely did not forget about it. Oh boy. Nope. After a lot of running and chasing around, I finally did it. Oh, I gotcha now. So yeah, there it is, the demo for SCP The Beginning, for which I will leave a link in the description. Overall, I think it can be a solid game, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Easy to learn, very intuitive, to the point where even an idiot like me can play it. The melee felt a little bit wonky, but the gunplay felt light, if that makes sense, which is a good thing. At the end of the day, I can safely say that I like it, and will look forward for the full release.
All I know is something went wrong. And if we stay here alone, we're not getting out.